Hello everybody, this is Cimm and we are going to be playing Doom today. At E3 this weekend, Doom Eternal was announced, as well as a few remakes or additions to older games, which I will also be adding to the channel because not everybody has ever played Quake and not everybody has ever played the original Resident Evil 2. And that honestly is not what I would normally play, but you know, I'm here to play old games, and these are old games, so I'm gonna play them. Although I will have to figure out how to do Resident Evil 2 on an emulator since I obviously do not own an original PS1 anymore. But, let's get to it. Which episode? I believe Knee Deep in the Dead is the first episode. We'll go with normal difficulty, although honestly, like I said, I've never played Doom, and I don't know how. Alright, so this is me. That's how I shoot. Me walking doesn't seem to be a thing. Let's read this then. Save detail. Oh, yes! So the original Doom The original Doom was made in 1993 and was a DOS game, that is a Disk Operations Space. It's what games used to run on before there were fancy things like Windows more than 3.1. So, I'm going to use my arrow keys, the control keys. It has been forever since I've played games like this. Oh! I don't want to be in the map. How do I exit the map? Run, turn right. There we go. Picked up a health bonus. Good for me. Can I shoot that? Nope. So. Can I shoot this barrel? I can. Excellent. The graphics of my youth. And about the FPS level that I can manage. Did he drop anything? No. So the first time I ever saw Doom was when one of my games masters played it while we were waiting around for some other players to show up to our tabletop game. And I had never seen anything like... That's the lie. That is a huge lie. My father loves playing Marathon, and I actually really want to play that myself someday. And I found a few instances. I don't know how to aim up. I don't think I can aim up. Alright. So let's see. Nope. Fists. That's a gun. Alright then. Shift is strafe. Or is it alt? I have no idea if I'm actually going to play through the entirety of the thing, but if I remember right, in the original Doom, it didn't, I mean, like most video games back in the day, it didn't really tell you what was going on, unless it was something like not Lord of the Realm, never mind, I can't remember the name of it. Which is sad because I know I have it on my computer. Lords of Chaos. Oh, maybe it is Lord of the Realm. Lord of the Realm is an FPS strategy game, though, because I have Lord of the Realm 1 and Lord of the Realm 2. Brain, why you no work? Oh well. I'll remember it eventually, and I'll probably play it, because I never finished it. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Let's see, there were the King's Quests. Those told you what was going on, but the point was to know what was going on. Quest for Glory, or So You Want to Be a Hero. Another game that I love to death, as I say very often. Lands of Lore, that's the name that I'm trying to remember. So if I remember right, the original Doom, you were a soldier that was dealing with things invading. Great. I guess we'll save the game real quick. Can I save the game? Alright, whatever. I is here. It looks like we're on the moon. We're in the nuclear power plant. Right. Let me just get away from the explosive barrel. Someone is shooting me. Oh! Hi, a whole bunch of someones. And if you believe, this game is one of those games that people are like, oh my gosh, it's so horrible. We are teaching our kids bloody graphic-y things. But of course, nope, spacebar, thank you. This is the level of blood and gore that parents and this is the level of graphics that children were getting in trouble for playing, I guess. I don't know. I didn't get in trouble for playing it because I need a red key to open this door. Here, let me just hopefully not. I didn't get in trouble for playing it because this was not my cup of tea. I preferred Lands of Lore and all that stuff. I'm sure more talented gamers than I, who actually did play this, will play this. So, let's see, the original storyline was like pig monsters were invading, I think. How do I jump? I picked up a red key card, picked up an armor bonus. Shift is run. I know that there's a bazooka around here somewhere, but I don't know. I apparently can't run upstairs. Whee! I can, never mind. What was the thing I wanted to do? I don't know. I'll remember it eventually. Or I won't, since I am not here to discover secrets. I remember in Marathon. No, I didn't shoot the barrel. That's what I was aiming for. Or I would have been aiming if aiming was a thing. Other than making sure that my gun is pointed up in the right direction. Hi there! I hope they don't expect me to remember to run around anything. Oh. Well then. Oh! Hi! Hi, monsters! Did you... this is the first time I've seen you. Certain I'm shooting you. Whee! So have I gotten my shotgun yet? Nope. Look at that punch. Always with the left hook. I have my expression down there. Alright, back to shotgun. Or whatever gun. So somewhere around here. Am I full? It's not letting me pick up that, so I guess I'm full on health. I pick up a clip. I'll put it in my hair. Also, I need to learn how to strafe correctly. But in case I haven't made clear, I play story-driven games, and so far as I've seen, there is no story other than kill things. So whenever people call games adventure or FPS, this is always what I thought of, whether or not that's actually what they meant. Because this is what they were when I learned how gaming was. Hello, button. Oh. Well, I did it, at least, I suppose. So there were 5 episodes in the original Doom. This is episode 1 of that, and will probably realistically be... I picked up a stim pack! Ooh, go me. Oh no, not poison. I'm certain I will have to walk through that. Hello. That's the control button. Oh, hello. You look different. Ooh, yes! Thank you. Just what I've wanted. Mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said a shotgun, and she said, "You'll poke your eye out." And I said, "That's nonsensical. If you give me a shotgun, I'll go around killing people. That's what shotguns are for." My mom's a hippie, so she said no. Not that I... Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I didn't know you liked hippies around here. What? What did I hit that made me suddenly lose that much health? What was the button for map? Tab? Alright. Hello, screaming face. I remember when my daddy played Marathon, he always said, you know, go around hitting the walls because you will find things. I apparently am full on clips, I guess. And I will soon die, and I don't know how to save. Ooh. Oh, I can shoot you through the window. I bet your items won't... Aww. Won't despawn, except I died. And I lost my shotgun. Dang it. Thank you. Yes, I do kiss my mother with this mouth. Although, now that I'm an adult... kissing her is a bit weird. Oh, I lost all my ammo. Come on. Hi there. That's still not the control button. Even when the goal is simply to let the person be vaguely in front of you, I fail. Nice to know that I'm consistent. And this is exactly why I never played FPS shooters. Can I shoot the barrel? Thank you. Oh, hi there. Apparently neither of us knows how corners work. What am I getting hit by? Well, I'm gonna die again, that's for certain. Yay. I know there are cheats. I have no idea how to implement them in DOSBox. Come on. Oh, hello. Goodbye. So of my many failings, I don't know which button is the control button. I realistically should be using the mouse, but after losing some feeling in my right hand, I don't. Hi. Has anyone ever told you you have lovely green hair? Yes, 'tis true. Not very true, admittedly. But it is true all the same. Take that door. I need a blue key. I was gonna laugh if I had left myself on mute this entire time. I know there were secrets where you could jump into the poison and do stuff, but that is not my cup of tea. You can take your magic and die with it. Thank you. Oh, right. Oh, that served no purpose. I'm still going to die. Oh no. Strafe. There we go. Seriously, what? I mean, you I understand. You're a monster. You're supposed to attack me. Oh. Whoops. Oh, no, wrong button. Hey, I'm shooting at you. You're supposed to pay attention to me. I'm literally a bad... Well, I'm not a bad person. You're the alien monster things that are, I don't know, invading the Earth, I guess. I'm sure if I bothered to read the manual, it would tell me what the storyline is. There we go. Here's where I need a blue key. And I know keyboards have not changed all that much, so I'm wondering, have my skills truly gone so poorly? Stand in front of me, you bastard. I'm being shot by something. Well, if I was, I never figured out what it was. So I'm gonna avoid that this time and do this instead. Yay, I've successfully killed random amounts of people. Oh, hello. And, you know, back in the day when DOS was a thing, and we had all of these other things, a static field of view. Alright. And that's how we played video games when I was a child. Games that weren't really meant to take up entire days. Don't think a shotgun blast actually goes that far, but You know what? These games were not meant for their accuracy. We'll just wait here for a bit. Maybe they'll come over. I keep meaning to strafe and then I just turn that direction instead. It's because I suck. Oh, hello. Whoops. Dang it. Really would help if I made sure that these people were in front of me before I started pulling the trigger, wouldn't it? Yes, I know, Murphy. I suck. I never pretended I didn't suck. I need to remember that there's health back here, so I will come back and get it. I won't, though. That was a space bar. That was not the button I intended to hit. Did I win? Good. I think I'll go back this way and get that health I said I would get. Now that my face is all covered in ketchup. Come on, stop being stuck on the wall. I'm still gonna die as soon as I go up here. No, I need to be facing this way. Oh, hooray! Nope. No secrets for me. Oh, this elevator takes so long, and there's no elevator music or ads for JCPenney's. I mean, I don't even have an inventory, so you can't even... other than my face. No, I think I'm getting the plots for Duke Nukem confused with Doom. Duke Nukem is the one that had a whole bunch of random aliens. Let me just shoot you through this wall, because that makes total sense. I will assume that worked. Are some of these people supposed to be on my side? somehow doubt it. Well, time to go die at this end. Nope, nope. Wrong strafe. No, strafe. Thank you. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna die. Was that a secret? Did I finally find a secrets? I'm still going to die. It's okay. But back in the 90s, this is what games were. This was cutting edge. Yeah, I suck. Although I will still try to play Fortnite at some point. Oh no, I can't see. This must be what horror is. Not to be able to see the monster that fells you. Alright, well, I'm bored. So, that is the original Doom. I mean, I'll be honest, I would actually be happy to see Doom and Duke Nukem remade in the modern era, so that things weren't clunky and you weren't walking around in a pixel maze. But I also remember that they remade one of them recently, maybe it was Duke Nukem, and it was basically the game of the loading screen, and it did not go over well. I dislike that I don't know what the story is. Alright, so I pulled up the manual. The story so far. You're a space marine, one of Earth's toughest, hardened in combat and trained for action. 3 years ago, you assaulted a superior officer for ordering his soldiers to fire upon civilians. So you assaulted him for giving you an illegal order. There are ways to not do that. He and his body cast were shipped to Pearl Harbor, while you were transferred to Mars, the home of the Union Aerospace Corporation. The UAC is a multiplanetary conglomerate with radioactive waste facilities on Mars and its 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. With no action for 50 million miles, your day consisted of sucking dust and watching restricted flicks in the rec room. Good job. For the last 4 years, the military, the UAC's biggest supplier, has used remote facilities on Phobos and Deimos to conduct various secret projects, including research on interdimensional space travel. So far, they have been able to open gateways between Phobos and Deimos, throwing a few gadgets into one and watching them come out the other. Teleportation. I don't know if that counts as interdimensional travel. I mean, it's interdimensional travel, certainly. Recently, however, the gateways have grown dangerously unstable. Military volunteers entering them have either disappeared or been stricken with strange form of insanity, babbling vulgarities, bludgeoning anything that breathes, and finally suffering an untimely death of full-body explosion. Matching heads with torsos to send home to the folks became a full-time job. Latest military reports state that the research is suffering a small setback, but everything is under control. A few hours ago, Mars received a garbled message from Phobos. We require immediate military support. Something fragging evil is coming out of the gateways. Computer systems have gone berserk. The rest was incoherent. Soon afterwards, Demos simply vanished from the sky. Damn. Since then, attempts to establish contact with a non-existent moon have been unsuccessful. You and your buddies, the only combat troop for 50 million miles, were sent up pronto to Phobos. You were ordered to secure the perimeter of the base while the rest of the team went inside. For several hours, your radio picked up the sounds of combat. Guns firing, men yelling orders, screams, bones cracking, and then finally, silence. Seems your buddies are dead. It's up to you. Things aren't looking too good. You'll never navigate off the planet on your own. Plus, all the heavy weapons have been taken by the assault team, leaving you with only a pistol. If only you could get your hands on a plasma rifle, or even a shotgun, you could take a few down on your way out. Whatever killed your buddies deserves a couple of pellets in the forehead. Securing your helmet, you exit the landing pod. Hopefully you can find more substantial firepower somewhere within the station. As you walk through the main entrance of the base, you hear animal-like growls echo throughout the distant corridors. They know you're here. There's no turning back now. So, all of that is in the manual. Oh, how our storytelling has progressed where, people can say things in video games, at least in text. Why, even during this day and age of video game making, that was an option. But Capcom, who was the maker of this game and still is and holds the license there too, chose not to do that. That's okay. That was their choice, and it is a valid choice for their way of telling stories. But yeah, I'm honestly not going to progress very far in this. Like I said, I don't generally play these types of games, and can I say I'm not having fun making little pixelated corpses? I'm certainly not having fun with the amount of visual. I don't like that I can't really aim. The most aiming I can do is just be like, are you in front of me? Close enough. I really don't like that. I don't like not being able to look around with my mouse. Did I push this button? I must have pushed this button. Perfect. So now that I've played this a few times, I guess I'll go get that health that I left up there. Because the idea behind games like these is that you get better over time. You slowly memorize the maps. And while it is a shoot-'em-up game, as Daddy would call it, I'm sorry, Steve. Bill, I'll tell your wife that you hate her. Because I know that's what was most important to you, is telling your wife that you hate her. Thank you. On the entire 50,000 miles that we traveled here, you kept saying how much you hated your wife, and she was a fat pig, and I felt that was rather unreasonable action, but you know what? I'm a Space Marine. I don't care a fig about social norms. I don't even know what a fig is. I can't tell the difference between a fig and a date. I haven't had a date in 100,000 miles. I wasn't paying attention. Was this here before? Oh, hello, demon. How are you? I'm doing better, I suppose. I am not dead like you. I quite liked that TV show. So now that we know what the story is, I can safely say that I don't understand how that door opened. Did that button I pushed open that door? Spice Marine. No, no, strafe, thank you. Nope. I will eventually master strafing. Probably not. Let's be honest. I keep saying, okay, I'm done. And I mean it, too. Okay, hi. I know you have friends. I know I had friends once, but they all turned into these drooling monsters or something. How come you can shoot directionally and I can't? I find that very perturbing. Well, I'm not dead yet. Color me surprised. I already picked up as many shotguns as I possibly can. Oh, and I'm full on ammo too. I'm trying to strafe and turn my head at the same time. I should know better by now. Hi, Bill. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Eventually you'll hit. And I'm out of... Okay. I guess now is the time to try running. Perfect. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I prematurely fired my gun. Oh, no. Strafe over here. Walk forward. Now open the door. Of course you moved. Whoops. Now I need to find some health again. I am doing a lot better than I expected. Which... Okay, now I really am gonna say this is gonna be it for me. Thank you very much for joining me today in this little look at Doom Blast from the Past, since that's what I'm intending to focus on. Although, again, I'm not an FPS action player, I'm an RPG player, so I will also be looking at some of my old RPGs and actually doing full playthroughs of those versus my little glimpse at that little running man right there. Just look at him. Boom, 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 boom. Remember, you can hit me up on Twitter, Discord, Twitch, and leave a comment below, like if you like it. I don't know. If enough people ask, I will suffer through a playthrough of this, but really, you guys are going to be the ones suffering. You're just going to sit there and watch me bumbling through this. But if you want me to, I will. So join me again whenever I will be uploading something else. I don't know when I'm going to put this up. I assume it'll probably be Friday. So thank you very much once again. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!